Okay, so today we'll be solving this equation. We have 3 multiplying the square root of x over 1 minus the square root of x equals negative 6. Before we start with the solution, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and then you share the videos. Okay, so let's move on with the solution. So we have 3 multiplying the square root of x over 1 minus the square root of x equals negative 6. Okay, so we cross multiply. Okay, so we're going to get what? Minus 6 multiplying 1 minus the square root of x in a bracket equals 3 multiplying the square root of x. Okay, so let's remove this bracket. So we have negative 6 multiplies 1 to be negative 6. Negative 6 multiplies negative the square root of x to give us what? Plus 6 multiplying the square root of x. Are you following it? Equals 3 multiplying the square root of what? X. So first we cross multiply, or we do cross multiplication. After that we had negative 6 multiplying 1 minus the square root of x in a bracket equals 3 multiplying the square root of x. So we remove the brackets by multiplying negative 6 by 1 and then negative 6 by negative the square root of x. Okay, so we had negative 6 plus 6 multiplying the square root of x equals 3 multiplying the square root of x. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Okay, all right, so let's continue. So we can group the like terms now. So we have 6 multiplying the square root of x minus 3 multiplying the square root of x equals 6. So let's factorize 6 multiplying the square root of x minus 3 multiplying the square root of x. Okay, so we have the square root of x outside the bracket multiplying 6 minus 3 in a bracket equals 6. I hope you're following the steps. Okay, so the square root of x, now 6 minus 3 will give us what? 3, right? Equals 6. Okay, so let's divide the left hand side by 3, then we divide the right hand side also by 3. So 3 cancels 3. All right, so we will be left with what? The square root of x equals 6 dividing 3. I hope you're following it. All right, so let's move on. So we have the square root of x. Now when you divide 6 by 3, we are going to get what? 2. Okay, all right, so to solve for x is going to be what? 2 square. Why? Because we move this square root to the right hand side across the equal to sign, and when you do that we are going to get what? Square. So we have x equals 2 square. X equals 2 square, and 2 square is what? 4. So to solve 3 multiplying square root of x over 1 minus the square root of x equals negative 6. X is equal to what? 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe and then you share the videos. Thank you.